So welcome everyone. Today's class is called Easy Yoga Lying Down. So we'll be lying flat on the back the whole time. What I mean by easy is accessible, so I'll be offering modifications for most of the postures. If you'd like to use blocks and you have them, feel free to bring them along. I'll offer for 2 postures if you want to use them. You can also use rolled up towels or rolled up blankets if you have those around, but you won't need them. I'll just offer a modification and option. So let's begin lying flat on our backs, hands by the sides, Shavasana posture, legs straight out. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. If you'd like to use a pillow under your head for the beginning or a block under your head, feel free to do that. So let your eyes softly close. Just allowing your feet to relax out to the sides. Allowing your body to breathe naturally on its own, however that is right now. Palms can be facing up or down, whatever feels best for your body. And just allow the whole back of your body to soften, relax into the ground. And soften your whole face, your forehead, your eyes, your jaw. And then bring your attention down into your belly. And focus on bringing the air down into your abdomen, the space below your front ribs. Softening any resistance to the expansion of your body with your breath. Allowing the front of your abdomen to move freely, the sides of your abdomen to expand, and even feeling your lower back softening into the ground a bit. Relaxing the muscles on the sides of your spine. And focus on taking some nice long breaths, bringing the majority of your air down into your abdomen. Try to relax any tension in your chest, the sides of your ribs, the abdomen. And focus on making the breath long and smooth. As always, feel free to use the Ujjayi breath. It's just that gentle constriction in your throat so you can hear the sound of your own breathing, making that sound as smooth and continuous as you can. Using this to monitor the breath, but also to keep your attention focused on your breathing, the sound you're making, the flow of air through your throat and into your abdomen. The most important part is where your attention is. So feel your body breathing, feel inside your body. With each exhale, focus on allowing your body to soften a bit more into the ground. And let go of controlling the pace of your breath. Allow your body to determine how fast or slow you breathe. And try to maintain this type of breathing throughout the practice as much as possible. Focusing down in your abdomen, below your rib cage. Also expanding in the ribs and chest, but try to focus primarily down below your ribs. Softening, allowing your body to expand and move as you breathe. On your next exhale, bring your chin over toward your right shoulder, dropping your chin down. Try to move from the base of your neck, your collarbone area, your neck muscles, and soften your left shoulder blade into the ground, relaxing it down, softening the whole left side of your neck, especially from the base of your ear down to your collarbones. And breathing here, don't lose track of the breath. Feel your body breathing the whole time. Always focusing on softening. Softening and allowing. Inhale, bring your head to center, face pointing towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring your chin over to your left shoulder, relaxing your right shoulder blade into the ground, softening the right side of your neck from the base of your ear down to your collarbones. Feel your body breathing as we hold. Focus on softening, allowing your body to stretch and open as it's ready in its own natural time. Let go of trying to make anything happen. Again, focusing more on the base of your neck, around your collarbones, then up at the back of your head. And inhale, bring your head to face towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. You can reach the arms straight over, palms facing up. Or if it's comfortable, interlace your fingers and flip your palms. And reach out through your toes. Take a full body stretch, the whole body. Lengthening in your abdomen, around your ribs. And exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Then option to either keep your legs out or feet flat on the floor. We're going to alternate knees one at a time, in and out. So option 1, exhale and draw your right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, bring your foot to the ground. Exhale, draw the left knee in. Inhale, foot to the ground. Option 2, bring your legs out. Exhale, draw the right knee in. Inhale, legs straight out. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, straight out. And continue alternating sides with your own breath, no matter which option you choose, feet on the floor or legs straight out. Exhaling in. Inhaling out. And last time each side. Then inhale, bring both feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. Walk your heels as close as you can to your sitting bones. Have your feet about hip distance apart. And inhale, reach your arms overhead, lengthening the sides of your body, especially between your ribs, your armpits. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms overhead, lengthen around your ribs. Exhale, hands by your sides. Inhale 2 more times with your breath. Prioritize long, smooth breaths. If you have to move a little faster or slower, always feel free to do that. Make your body's pace of breathing the most important. And then inhale. Option 1, you can bring your arms overhead the same way we've been, or keep your hands by your sides. Inhale and press your feet into the ground. Lift your seat, engaging your glutes, your low back. You can also bring the arms overhead at the same time, lengthening if that feels okay for your neck. Exhale, come down, seat to the ground, hands by your sides, or again, hands would stay on the ground. So option 1, inhale, lift your seat. Exhale, down. Option 2, moving the arms as well. If you feel you lose the base in your heels, slide your heels a bit closer towards your seat. Inhale, lift. Arms can come overhead or stay by your sides. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. As you're doing this, try to keep the weight in the space behind your shoulders, your shoulder blades, upper back, rather than in your neck. So try not to press your head down strong so you feel a lot of tension in the neck, but have the head light, neck light. Exhale, down with your breath at your own pace. 2 more times. One more. And then we're going to hold, so hands can stay by your sides. Inhale, lift, pressing into your heels, lifting the seat, engaging your glutes, your low back. Hands by the sides. Press the shoulder blades down, drawing your shoulders down your back. Trying again to keep the head light, the neck light. Breathing here. Try to feel you're softening the center of your chest, like you're lifting your heart towards your chin. Feel free to come down whenever you need. And exhale, bring your seat down. Inhale here. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Have one hand on each knee. Head can rest on the ground. And then begin. Exhale, draw your knees towards your chest. Out away from each other to the sides. Then down away from your face. And together with your inhale. Exhale, up and out. Inhale, down together. With your breath, continue. Try to only go so far as you can with the hands on the knees. So focusing on softening in your hip joints and using the hands to rotate and support so you don't feel tension on the insides of your thighs. But using your hands to do the movements, you can soften, relax in your hip joint. Remember, everything's soft, always allowing, just observing, letting go, not trying to make anything happen, right? Let your body open in its own time, as it's ready, naturally. And natural is always the best way. And then reverse direction. Inhale down and out. Exhale up and together. With your breath, inhale, exhale. This time. And then bring your feet flat on the ground, hip distance apart again. Hands by your sides. Then walk your feet out to the edges of your mat and begin to gently rock your knees side to side. So be very careful with your knees here. I remember this used to bother my knees at one point, so you have to be very aware and adjust the angle of your feet, adjust where your heels are. Only go so far as feels like it's coming from your hip. If you feel tension or twisting in the knee, then you've gone too far. So keep rocking side to side gently, however far feels good for your body. Remember, further is not always better. Actually, most of the time it's not if we're forcing, right? So whenever you try to go further into a posture, you cause tension because you're trying to pull and use force into the posture. So you have to engage your muscles strongly for that, right? So try to keep the muscles relaxed, focusing on softening further into the posture instead of pushing further into the posture or pulling. And then bring your knees back to center. We're going to come down to the left first, which would be that way. And we're going to rest the knees down as far as is comfortable. Feel free to adjust the angle of your heels. If you have your blocks or your tail rolled up and you want to use that, you can bring it under your bottom knee, which would be the outside of your left knee. Then exhale, drop your knees down to the left. If the knee comes to the ground, let it rest there. If you have the block, bring it underneath. Feel free to adjust the position of this right heel so that it feels right for your body. So you feel like you're letting your knee slide away from your hip and lengthening the front of your hip. Hand can be by the side. Remember, if anything doesn't feel right, either adjust or come out of the posture a bit. You're always free to skip any posture in the practice. Softening, relaxing the front of the hip, front of the thigh. Feeling your body breathing. And then inhale, come back to center. And exhale, just the opposite, over to your right. Again, you can use the block under your knee if you have one. Feel free to adjust the angle of your heels so it feels right for your body. Breathing here. If you have space, you can let your knee slide away from your hip like you're opening the front of your left hip. Lengthening the front of your thigh. Breathe. Remember, everything's soft and natural. No sharp pain or discomfort. Just the sensation of muscles stretching is fine. But anything that feels sharp or uncomfortable, adjust or come out of the posture. So it feels right for your body. Feel your body breathing. Remember the long, smooth breaths, keeping the attention on your breathing. And inhale, bring your knees back to center, hands by your sides. And last posture for today, bring your feet together, toes and heels touching. Again, if you have your blocks or tails, you can bring them outside your knees. Drop your knees out to the sides, feet together. Come to a comfortable place. Again, try not to focus on pressing your knees down. No twisting in your knees. Option to bring the blocks behind your knees here where my hands are. And you can rest the blocks on tall setting, under your knees, or blankets. We're only going to be here for a few breaths, so find a comfortable place for yourself. Focus on softening the insides of your hips and thighs. Rather than moving down towards the ground, try to focus on allowing your thighs to rotate this way, away from each other, out to the sides. So softening in your hip creases, right? Let everything come from your hips, nothing from your knees. Remember, it doesn't matter how far you go, right? Further is not always better. Softer is better. Softening, relaxing, allowing your body to open as it's ready. Remember, every day is different. One day your knees might touch the ground, the other day they might be off the ground, and that's fine because the body's constantly changing, right? No progress is permanent. It's always changing. Every day is different, depending on so many different factors. So being so patient, so accepting, feel your body breathing. And then bring your knees back together. And exhale, let your legs come straight out for Shavasana. Final relaxation posture. Just like the beginning, feet relaxing out to the sides. If you have your blocks or a tail, you want to use it behind your head, you can do that. Or bring it underneath your knees, both tails or blocks under your knees. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Let your eyes softly close. And soften your whole forehead. And soften your whole jaw from ear to ear. Allow your eyes to soften, nothing to look at now, just resting on the backs of the eyelids. Allow your body to breathe naturally on its own, letting go of that full breath. And just letting the body breathe however it wants. If that's shallow, deep, it doesn't matter. And feel the backs of your legs resting on the floor. Soften and relax your legs and feet. Let go of any tension, any effort to hold up or support your legs. Completely let go of your legs. And feel into your arms and hands. Completely softening, relaxing your arms, hands, shoulders into the ground. Letting go of any effort to hold them up, any tension. And then completely let go of your arms. Feel into your hips, your lower abdomen and lower back. Feeling as deeply as you can, softening, relaxing the low back into the ground. And completely let go of the lower abdomen, the hips. Feel into the area around your ribs, the upper abdomen, your middle back. Soften the muscles along the sides of your spine. Completely relax this area into the center of the body if you can. And move up to your chest. Soften your chest muscles, front of your shoulders. And soften your upper back, the space between your shoulder blades. The back of your neck. And feel into the center of your chest. Softening, relaxing any effort, any tension. Completely letting go. And feel inside your head. And soften, release, relax your brain just like you would a muscle. Like you're tensing your arm and then letting go, softening the muscle. Try to feel that sensation inside your head. Releasing, softening, letting go. Nothing to do. Just simply observing your body lying on the floor, completely still, soft. Observing your body breathing on its own, however that is. There's no right or wrong here. And focusing on feeling that movement, the natural movement of expansion and contraction in your torso, in your body. If the mind wanders, very gently, very acceptingly, just bring it back, your attention back to your breathing, back to your body. No force in the body, but also no force in the mind. And if you'd like to remain here for a while, feel free to do that. Otherwise, if you feel ready to move, beginning to slowly deepen your breath. Always take your time coming out. Try to maintain this relaxation as long as you can into your day. If you feel ready to move your hands, making small movements with the hands, with the feet. You can gently rock your head side to side if you like. Very gently waking up the body. If you like, reaching the arms overhead, taking a full body stretch. And then drawing your knees in towards your chest. And roll over to your side. Either side is fine. Just taking a breath or two here. And then pressing up to your seat. So thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's class, and if there's anything you'd like to see a class on, or if there's anything you're working on in your body, areas you're trying to open or strengthen, or even any functional movements or things you're trying to do more easily in your life, make more easily, raise your quality of life, let me know what those are, and I'll see if I can work it into a class or plan a class around it. Okay? So until next time, take care.